Hello and welcome to NDTV. I am Ankit Tyagi. Shiv Sena has released third list of its candidates. BJP's China NC was given ticket from the Shiv Sena Shinde faction from the Mumbai Devi constituency. Now, total 15 candidates in this list has been announced, taking the in numbers of the candidates announced by the Shiv Sena Shinde faction to 80. Meanwhile, it was a big day in the nominations of Maharashtra, where the political heavyweights of all political parties scrambled to, in fact, file their nominations. Now the parties are, in fact, racing against the deadline for filing the nomination, which ends on 29th of October.
Eknath Shinde, Ajit Pawar, and some of the biggest names in Maharashtra politics filed their nominations today. The battle for Maharashtra, the biggest political battle this year, where some of the keenest contests are as personal as they can get. It's Pawar versus Pawar face-off once again in Baramati. While Sharad faction won the Lok Sabha round, this time for the assembly elections, Ajit Pawar has fielded himself from Baramati. His nephew Yogendra Pawar is contesting against him. This is Ajit Pawar's 7th election from Baramati.
बारामतीकर बहुत अच्छे वोटों से मुझे जिताएंगे ऐसा मुझे भरोसा है। मैंने सुप्रिया के खिलाफ मेरे पत्नी को खड़ा किया, वो मेरी भूल थी। ये भूल वापिस इन्होंने नहीं करनी चाहिए थी, लेकिन की है। आखिर वोटर उसके बारे में डिसीजन लेंगे।
Look at the GST issues. Look, ask any farmer if when you are traveling here that what is the it is. For me, it's never personal. Even in the Lok Sabha, I never made it personal because for me, it's an ideological fight. It's not the person. I'm fighting against the policies of Government of India. I'm fighting against the policies of Government of Maharashtra.
Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde will lock horns against Kedar Dige, the nephew of his political guru. Bandra East has been one of the contentious seats between the MVA allies. The Mahayuti, however, managed to get an upper hand as the sitting MLA Zishan Siddiqui switched to Ajit Pawar's NCP just days ahead of elections.
Never in our wildest dreams had we imagined that we would be advancing towards my nomination rally, and my father, who's been my pillar of strength always in my life, wouldn't be there with me today. But I have my Bandra family, I have my family, my sisters there with me. My mother gave me her blessings.
The last date of filing nominations is on Tuesday, but no decision has been taken yet on several seats.
कल मैं नामांकन दाखिल करूंगा शिवाजी नगर विधानसभा क्षेत्र से, मानपुर से, और कल नामांकन दाखिल करने के बाद दोनों जगह चुनाव प्रचार की शुरुआत हम करेंगे और दोनों सीटों पे हम जीतेंगे.
We are less than a month away from the high voltage Maharashtra election, and all the leaders seem to be in readiness for this battle. From Worli's Sena versus Sena to Baramati's Pawar versus Pawar, everyone seems to have pulled up their socks, not just while campaigning, but also while filling their nomination forms here in Maharashtra. With camera person Sachin, this is Anuj Raide reporting for NDTV from Mumbai.
Meanwhile, just before filing his nomination, Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde held a massive roadshow. He exclusively spoke to NDTV and said that Mahayuti is going to make a comeback. Listen in.
मुझे विश्वास है कि इस चुनाव में सभी रिकॉर्ड अब तक के टूटेंगे, सभी रिकॉर्ड अब तक के टूटेंगे और महायुति की सरकार जो है इस राज्य में थंपिंग मेजॉरिटी से पूर्ण बहुमत से आएगी।
आपकी लाड़की बहन मैं देख रही हूँ, यहाँ पर सभी जो आपकी लाड़की बहनें हैं वो थाली लेकर आपकी आरती उतारने के लिए खड़ी हैं, आपको पैसे दे रही हैं, लेकिन विपक्ष बता रही है कि ये महज चुनाव के वास्ते किया गया है, चुनाव हो जाएगा तो इसे बंद कर दिया जाएगा। उनके लिए क्या जवाब रहेगा?
ये झूठे लोग हैं, ये जो विपक्ष के लोग जैसे कर्नाटक में, जैसे हिमाचल में योजना शुरू कर दी, बोले खट खटाखट देंगे, और योजना बंद कर दी, बोले केंद्र सरकार से पैसे लेंगे, लेकिन हमने उल्टा कर दिया, पटापट उनके खाते में पैसे दिए। हमारे लाडली बहनों को 5 हफ्ते दिए, 5 इंस्टॉलमेंट दिए। हमें पता था कि वो लोग आचार संहिता में अड़ंगा डालेंगे, कंप्लेंट करेंगे, इसलिए हम अक्टूबर के पैसे भी, नवंबर के पैसे भी अक्टूबर में दे दिए। ये हमारी नीयत साफ है, ये नीयत खोट नहीं है। उनका हमारा नेशन फर्स्ट है, उनका करप्शन फर्स्ट है, उनका कट कमीशन और करप्शन, यही धंधा है, यही एजेंडा है। खुद राजीव गांधी ने कहा था केंद्र से 1 रुपया आता है तो 15 पैसे जाते हैं लोगों के घर में, 85 पैसे कितने जाते हैं? अभी तो जो मोदी जी भेजते हैं पूरा बंदा 1 रुपया खाते में जाता है डीबीटी द्वारा। ये हमारा काम है, डबल इंजन का काम। इसलिए हमें कोई परवाह नहीं है, हम जनता की अदालत में जा रहे हैं, हमारा काम का लेखा जोखा उनको देंगे, दूध का दूध पानी का पानी होगा और पूरी मेजोरिटी जनता में।
सर, आप महायुति के अभी भी मुख्यमंत्री के चेहरे हैं, लेकिन महाविकास अघाड़ी में अभी मुख्यमंत्री का चेहरा जो है वो तय हो नहीं पाया है, क्या बोलेंगे?
हमारे में देखो, मुझे करो मुझे करो मुझे करो ये कहने की नौबत नहीं। हमारे यहाँ जैसे बाला साहब ठाकरे जी थे, तब दिल्ली से सभी बड़े बड़े नेता आते थे। आज उनके वारस कहने वाले दिल्ली के गली गली में घूम रहे, मुझे करो मुझे करो मुझे करो। अगर आघाड़ी को, महाविकास आघाड़ी को ही उनका चेहरा पसंद नहीं तो महाराष्ट्र को कैसे पसंद होगा? ये मेरा सवाल है।
सर, लोकसभा चुनाव के नतीजों के बाद अब जो है महाविकास अघाड़ी का कहना,
वहाँ फेस के लिए रेस लगे हैं, हमारे पास काम के लिए, डेवलपमेंट के लिए हम उतरे रास्ते।
इस बार सर क्या मार्जिन है?
मार्जिन कौन सा? मेरा
जीत का?
मेरा तो सब रिकॉर्ड टूटेगा। ये लोग मैंने अभी चुनाव हाथ में लिया है।
Now, the big problem for political parties is the rebel candidates. Gopal Shetty has been a long-time BJP loyalist, sitting MLA, in fact, from Mumbai's Borivali constituency. Now, Gopal Shetty has been denied ticket and he has decided to field himself as an independent.
मैं बात करने के लिए खुद यहाँ पर गोपाल शेट्टी जी के पास आया हूँ। गोपाल शेट्टी जी, आप इतने कर्तव्यनिष्ठ, निष्ठावान, इतने पुराने कार्यकर्ता है, मैं आप नगर सेवक थे तब से मैं आपको जानता हूँ। कभी पार्टी के खिलाफ इस तरह की बात आपने नहीं की, लेकिन अब इतनी नाराजगी हो गई है कि आप कह रहे हैं कि आप बीजेपी के उम्मीदवार के खिलाफ चुनाव लड़ेंगे।
देखिए, ये निर्णय बहुत सोच समझ कर लिया गया हुआ निर्णय है। मैंने बार बार बताया था कि जब 2024 में भी लोकसभा के समय पर देश के प्रधानमंत्री ने इच्छा जताई कि भाई पीयूष गोयल जी को सेफ सीट से चुनाव लड़ाना चाहिए और यहाँ से उनका नाम घोषित हुआ, तो मैं पूरे ताकत से उनके साथ में खड़ा रहा और बहुत शानदार ढंग से हमने चुनाव जीता। चुनाव जीतने के दूसरे दिन से लेकर आज तक मैंने एक भी छुट्टी नहीं की, मैं काम कर रहा हूँ। आज सवेरे मैं योगेश सागर जी, मनीष सताई चौधरी जी, विनोद सेलार, प्रकाश सुर्वे जी, इन चारों का फॉर्म भरकर पीयूष गोयल जी के साथ में हम 3 बजे जिला के मीटिंग में गए। ये घोषित होने के बाद में भी मैंने जिला में पार्टी का मीटिंग पूरा अटेंड किया और जब पीयूष गोयल जी ने कहा कि पार्टी ने ऐसा ऐसा निर्णय लिया तो मैंने वही विधायक योगेश सागर, अतुल भातखलकर, मनीष सताई चौधरी, सुनील राणे, ये सारे लोग थे, सभी लोगों के साथ में कहा कि भाई ये गलत निर्णय हुआ है। मुझे चुनाव लड़ने में कोई दिलचस्पी नहीं थी, मैं तो काम ही कर रहा हूँ। मैंने बार बार कहा कि पार्टी ने मुझे बहुत दिया है, जनता ने भी बहुत भर भर के वोट दिया है और उतना ही मैंने काम भी किया है, लेकिन इसकी जो ग्रेविटी थी वो कभी कभी हमको भी, मुझे भी नहीं पता था कि इसकी ग्रेविटी इतनी है। जनता आज कह रही है कि आपने विनोद तावड़े जी को लाया यहाँ से, उसके बाद में आपने सुनील राणे जी को लाया, उसके बाद में आपने पीयूष गोयल जी को लाया और अब चौथी बार जब बोरली की जनता कह रही है कि हमको स्थानिक उम्मीदवार चाहिए, उस समय भी आप फिर वापस चौथी बार भी ये कर रहे हो।
The Mumbai, in fact, constituency, the 36 seats of Mumbai remain a big challenge for both the alliances, the Mahayuti and the Mahavikas Aghadi. Now, there are several candidates and no candidates have been decided for multiple seats. Just 24 hours to go for the nomination deadline. The Maharashtra seats still remain undecided. 272 candidates of the MVA have been finalized. Only 16, in fact, are left. Meanwhile, the Mahayuti has declared so far 279 seats. 9 seats are pending for the Mahayuti. That's the big to a short break at this moment. News and updates on the other side. One terrorist has been neutralized after special forces were mobilized to, in fact, eliminate a group of terrorists who attacked an army convoy in Aknoor sector of Jammu and Kashmir. The terrorists, believed to be 3 in numbers and from Pakistan, fired on an army convoy early hours of the morning on Monday and then fled to the forest area after the troops retaliated. Meanwhile, the Indian Army lost its dog Phantom in this encounter. In a social media post, the White Knight Corps has paid tribute to the brave dog. In fact, it has said, and I'm quoting them here, as our troops were closing in on the trapped terrorists, Phantom drew enemy fire, sustaining fatal injuries. His courage, loyalty and dedication will never be forgotten. An important meeting today was held regarding the air pollution and to review the status of sector-specific enforcements in Delhi NCR region by the state governments to abate the air pollution in the region. In fact, emphasis was laid on the status implementation of the CAQM directions in respect to transport sector and vehicular pollution, and also prohibition and restriction of the manufacturing, storage, sale and use of firecrackers in NCR. National Green Tribunal, meanwhile, has sought response from the Delhi Police Chief and the Special Commissioner Traffic Management about measures taken to mitigate air pollution due to vehicular movement and parking issues. FIR, meanwhile, has been filed against Malayalam director in Bengaluru, the Malayalam film director Ranjit Balakrishnan. Now, this happened after an FIR was booked at the Kasba Police in Kerala, and it was forwarded to the Bengaluru police since the alleged offence occurred in Bengaluru in 2012. Tamil Nadu's ruling DMK has dismissed actor politician Vijay's ideology for his party, saying that he has copied the DMK and also called him the C team of the BJP. AIDMK has also hit out at Vijay and has called it a cocktail of current political standpoints of various political parties. Remember, Vijay held a massive rally on Sunday where he declared his party's priorities. So the quick question now is, will he be the ultimate disruptor in Tamil politics?
TVK chief and popular star Vijay's maiden political show of strength. At a venue packed with lakhs of fans and followers, Vijay made his first political speech laced with punchlines. Very tacitly, Vijay kept silent on AIDMK and targeted DMK. He alleged that DMK was following a corrupt model of Dravidian politics and misleading people.
No looking back. நம்மளோட ஒரு எதிரி பிளவுவாத சக்திகள், நம்மளோட இன்னொரு எதிரி இந்த கரப்ஷன் கபடதாரிகள். அதுக்கு முகமே இருக்காது, முகமூடி தான் இருக்கும், முகமூடி தான் முகமே.
Vijay's core commitment, secularism, social justice, equality, proportional reservation, women empowerment and social harmony. Rejecting his allegations, the ruling DMK called him a copycat and C team of the BJP.
திராவிட மாடல் ஆட்சியினுடைய கொள்கைகள் அதை தமிழக மக்களிடத்திலிருந்து அகற்ற முடியாது என்பதை நேற்றைய தினம் அவர்கள் வெளியிட்டிருக்கிற ஜெராக்ஸ் காப்பியிலிருந்து நாம் தெரிந்து கொள்ள முடியும். எனவே அது ஜெராக்ஸ் காப்பி தான். எங்களுடைய கொள்கைகள் அதில் சிலருக்கு விளக்கங்கள் கொடுத்து தந்திருக்கிறார்களே தவிர திராவிட மாடல் ஆட்சி, அதுவும் தலைவர் தளபதி முன்னெடுத்து செல்லுகிற அந்த கொள்கைகளை தமிழக மக்களிடமிருந்து யாரும் எடுத்து விட முடியாது, பிரித்து விட முடியாது. அதாவது இதுவரைக்கும் பல அரசியல் கட்சிகளுடைய ஏ டீம், பி டீம் பார்த்துருக்கிறோம். இது பாரதிய ஜனதாவினுடைய சி டீம்.
The BJP that's struggling to expand its footprint in the Dravidian heartland says it's unperturbed.
If he says it is BJP, then we will answer him. With the Prime Minister and our President, young President Mr. Annamalai, we have stars in our party, so I don't think it is going to affect us.
After MGR and Jayalalitha, popular stars in Tamil Nadu have not been able to become chief ministers, including Sivaji Ganesan, Vijay Gandhi and Kamal Hassan. Even superstar Rajinikanth had to opt out of politics. Vijay, who has a cult following, makes his political plunge at the peak of his career. He hopes he'll be able to script a new history. In Chennai with Suresh, Sam Daniel, for NDTV.
Meanwhile, there is massive political slugfest between KTR, the BRS and the Congress party in Telangana. KTR has hit back after raids were conducted at his relative's farmhouse. In fact, and has said that a family Diwali gathering was maliciously labelled as a rave party. Now, he has also questioned the police claims about the use of narcotics when none were found on his brother-in-law's farmhouse. In fact, the Cyberabad cops have said they seized stocks of foreign liquor, and one person, Vijay Mazuri, was positive for cocaine.
Over the weekend, Telangana police and excise officials raided a party at the residence of Raj Pakala, brother-in-law of former BRS Minister K.T. Ramarao. They booked cases against him for liquor bottles in excess of norms under Telangana Gaming Act and also under the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act. This after one person among 21 men in the party reportedly tested positive for cocaine. Officials confirmed no drugs were seized from the premises.
పొద్దునుండి చూస్తా ఉన్న రేవ్ పార్టీ అట కుటుంబం మొత్తం 2, 4, 7 ఏళ్ల వయసున్న పిల్లల నుంచి మొదలు పెడితే 70 ఏళ్ల వయసున్న పెద్దావిడ దాకా అక్కడ ఉంటే ఒక కుటుంబం అంతా బంధుమిత్రులతో కలిసి భోజనం చేస్తుంటే అందులో మందు కూడా సేవించవచ్చు, నేను కాదనట్లేదు. దాన్ని ఒక భూతద్దంలో పెట్టి రేవ్ పార్టీ అని ఇవాళ పైశాచిక ఆనందం పొందుతున్న కొంతమందికి నేను చెప్తా ఉన్నా, అది నా బావమరిది ఇల్లు. అక్కడ జరిగింది ఒక ఫ్యామిలీ ఫ్రెండ్స్ గ్యాదరింగ్.
See, as claimed by BRS party that it is not a farmhouse, it is a farmhouse. When we inquired about it, that farmhouse is, the owner of that farmhouse is none other than Raj Pakala Raj, who is the brother-in-law of KTR. We are inquiring the matter and police is doing their duty. Why are you in a panic mode? Why BRS party in a panic mode?
The BRS has called it an attempted character assassination. The BJP has demanded CCTV footage from the premises should be made public.
ఈ పార్టీలో ట్విట్టర్ టిల్లు కుటుంబ సభ్యులున్నట్టుగా ప్లస్ ఆయనకు దగ్గర సంబంధించిన వ్యక్తులు ఉన్నట్టుగా, ముఖ్యంగా డ్రగ్స్ సప్లై చేసేటువంటి ప్రధాన వ్యక్తులు అందరూ ఉన్నట్టుగా ఇలా సమాచారం వచ్చింది. కాబట్టి ఈ విషయంలో వెంటనే సీరియస్ గా విచారణ జరపాలని చెప్పి భారతీయ జనతా పార్టీ డిమాండ్ చేస్తున్నది. ముందుగా టవర్ లొకేషన్స్ ఐడెంటిఫై చేయండి, దాన్ని గుర్తించండి. మొత్తం సీసీ ఫుటేజ్ మొత్తం బహిర్గతం చేయాలి. దాంతోపాటు ముఖ్యమైన వ్యక్తుల పాస్పోర్ట్లను వెంటనే సీజ్ చేయాలని చెప్పి మేము డిమాండ్ చేస్తున్నాం.
Raj Pakala was on Monday summoned to the police station. He has approached court questioning the action of the police and excise authorities. While the merits of the case will be heard in court, this has turned into a full-fledged political battle with both the Congress as well as the BJP targeting Mr. K.T. Ramarao, who says this is a diversionary tactic on the part of the government. Minister Ponguleti Srinivas Reddy had said there are going to be political bombs that will burst before Diwali. So was this it? Congress sources say there could be more action in the near future. In Hyderabad with camera person Nagraju, Uma Sudhir, NDTV.
Meanwhile, after promising to release the caste census list to the cabinet, in fact, in 3 weeks, Karnataka Chief Minister has so far not done so. At a time when the Chief Minister is facing resignation calls over the Muda scam and when there are Dalit contenders for the top post, is the Chief Minister stalling the process? Fatwa Raman reports.
In early October, Karnataka CM Siddaramaiah reignited the caste census debate in the state and claimed he would table the controversial socio-economic survey report before the cabinet after holding a meeting with legislators including some from the BJP. But the report, which could upset political caste equations in the state, has made several dominant caste leaders uncomfortable. It is yet to be tabled, and that's raised questions over whether the CM is serious about it or did he just make the announcement to distract attention from the Muda scam that engulfed him.
We hear that the caste census will be accepted and it will be implemented. But Siddaramaiah has never dared to accept it or make it public. It is only because he fears a setback for the Congress party in the coming by-election and also in the future. Moreover, it may even ensure his chair is shaken.
The Lingayat and Vokaliga groups have claimed the report, initiated in 2014, as unscientific. And publishing the caste data now is fraught with risk. Even Deputy CM DK Shiv Kumar, who belongs to the Vokaliga caste, had expressed his opposition, and the BJP, dominated by Lingayat leaders, is on the same page.
He is not a man who will shy away from any principles. He has said that it will be discussed in the cabinet and then taken decision.
The caste census is a delicate and a tricky issue. With the Muda scam gaining heat, there are leaders from the backward class ready to take on the CM's chair. But will Siddaramaiah be willing to take that risk with this report? With camera person Govind Pratibha in Bengaluru for NDTV.
That's all the time that we have in this edition. News and update continue here on NDTV. Stay tuned.